Let's talk about income now. Number one is the law of compensation. The law of compensation is how income increases when value, skill, and replaceability change. So the law of compensation says this: you are compensated in direct proportion to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, aka your skill, and how difficult it is to replace you. Well, give me an example of that, Brother Ben. Well, income is not just about working hard, although many of us have that mindset: grind, 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 no sleep, work hard, no sleep. Well, that's why we end up being how we are. It is about solving a valuable problem, doing it well, and becoming harder to replace. So here's the example: a person making sandwiches may work hard and work longer, but the skill is easier to replace. A person who can help a business generate $100,000 or manage something like that in new sales is harder to replace, so their compensation is going to be much higher. Although you may say they ain't working hard as the person throwing boxes at FedEx, he working way harder. He's labor, he's sweating, he coming home sore. This person just managing. Well, that's why. So I want you guys to look at what you do and say, okay, I'm doing this, but how could I become more valuable? And then we're going to go over the 4 levels of value in a minute. So just write that down. I want you to think about what you do, and we're going to go over the 4 levels of value here shortly. Next one is the law of exchange. Law of exchange. Well, what does the law of exchange say? Money is not just made, money is exchanged. People give money when they believe what they are receiving is more valuable than the money they are given. Question: how many of y'all know somebody who be really broke? They ain't really be having a lot of money, but they got children and they always find a way to pay their bills, and they always find a way at bare minimum to make sure them children is fed. But when it comes to yourself, you can't ever really invest in yourself, but you somehow got a way, you going to find a way to make sure them children is fed. How is that? How does that happen? Because subconsciously there was a thought process in your mind: these babies is depending on me. They can't starve. So although you maybe ain't got no job, you find a way to make the money to make that happen. It's your mindset. So money, people give money when they believe what they're receiving is more valuable. So the reason I said that is a lot of times they just don't see how what you're giving them is more valuable than the money in their pocket. That's why they didn't buy. It's not oftentimes that they didn't have it. Because if you really wanted it, you will find a way. And here's how I can prove it. Coach Khan is on this line right now. There has been people that wanted to get in the program, and he was getting them in the program. They didn't have no money. He said, I got something called 10 to win. I'm going to give you a script, and you're going to go ask 10 people, and you're going to ask them to support you to make the money. He done had people that done raised over $1,000 in less than 24 hours. So it's really all about you. It ain't got nothing to do with what I see in my bank account. It's about if I really want it or not. If I really want it, I will find a way, which that principle really is from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. His rich dad said, how can I afford it? While his poor dad said, I can't afford it. The rich dad mindset says, how can I afford it? What do I got to do to be able to afford this? That's mindset. And here's the thing. Some people say, well, I'm going to wait till I get some money. That's your mind tricking you. Because if you was going to make some money, you already have it. You finna do the same thing tomorrow that you did, or next week than you did the past week, because you are in the current position because of your mindset. So ain't nothing finna magically change and you finna come up on 10,000 and now have it. So a lot of us say, well, let me just wait and get myself together. How you going to get yourself together? These are blind spots that you have. You are living the life that you have because of how you currently think. What needs to be changed is how you're operating so that you can get more money. Make sense? But that's how we trick ourselves. We say, I ain't ready right now. Well, how you going to get yourself ready when you don't know? It's blind. Number 3, the law of cause and effect. While financial results are effects, and your inner and outer habits are the causes. So financial results are effects. Your habits, thoughts, skills, offers, environment, and actions are the causes. If someone wants a different financial effect, they need to change the cause producing the current result. Again, thoughts leads to your habits, those turn into your skills, that leads to your actions, and that is what changes the financial result. Out of those, which one do we buy and invest in? I like this slide. Out of the thoughts, habits, skills, actions, financials, what typically do we buy and invest in online when we buy courses? Which one? Somebody come off the mic. There we go. We buy the skills. So we see a person skilled in creating content. Oh, let me buy his course so that I can become skilled in creating content. We see somebody good in trading. Oh, let me buy their trading course so that I can become skilled in trading. Not realizing you missing two of them: how they think and their habits, how they see themselves. So you buying half of the problem. And that's not even the most important solution. The skill isn't the most important part. Because you can't even utilize the skill properly without understanding how they think, and that which leads to their habits. Is that clear for everyone? Is that clear why some of us are buying courses but still don't see our life changing? And this is also why somebody could buy the same course you bought and they can go make a whole bunch of money or get a whole bunch of progress and you stay the exact same. It's not because they had access to a different course. Trust me, they probably had access to the same exact course you had. So the law of cause and effect look like this. Low income is the effect, but the cause is poor sales skills, weak offer, fear of being seen, right? Lack of self-esteem, lack of follow-up, low value activities. Well, what does that lead to? Poor sales skill, weak offer, fear of being seen. What does that lead to? Low income. This is just math. But what we do is we go get a sales training course. But if I get a sales training course, but the person doesn't deal with how I see myself, I can have a script in front of me and still not be able to close this person. I'll self-sabotage it. So you can go buy the 7-figure sales script. You can go buy the how to handle objections on a call. You can get all of that. And I'm not saying those aren't valuable, by the way. You should get them. But you should get them after you deal with self, because now you have become the person that is prepared to actually close the type of person. Now that script makes sense. This is why two people can buy a script, start closing high ticket sales, and then another person couldn't do it. This is why somebody can get a course and say, oh, they just reselling it. Yeah, you got people that's killing it with that. But then you got the same program and you can resell the same program. It's valuable, super valuable, but you can't sell it. You ain't sold a course. You ain't sold even a lead magnet, and that's free. You ain't even you ain't even got somebody to give you their name, email, and phone number, which they ain't even got to pay a dime for. It wasn't the course.